All right, welcome back. I was just talking before the break on this Wednesday morning about our Toys for Tots campaign, and Bill Stone is the president of Primary Bank, and a great local business story because, you know, the bank just a few years back opening in Bedford, growing, and now growing into the state's largest city, but also a big part of the community, and I think that's what the local message is there and why you even formed the bank in the first place. Good morning.
Good morning, Jack. Thanks for having me in.
Yeah, so how long has it been now since the bank opened?
Just over 3 years. So it's
Can you believe that?
No, it's gone by very, very quickly, and it's been a fabulous 3 years, though. It's we were thrilled to organize the bank and open the bank, and we've been extremely well received in the business community and the community at large. That it's just been very exciting. And
it really is truly local folks that really got behind this in the first place.
Yeah, there are, and I think you've had a number of my directors on your show before.
Right, yeah.
But it was really a group of local individuals, and we formed the bank because we saw the consolidation of a lot of the local banks that went away, and we thought that there was a need and a demand for the small to medium-sized business to have the opportunity to deal with a locally owned, locally managed bank right here in their community.
And a lot of it is against the odds in the sense that the timing of the bank hadn't been a federally chartered or licensed new small bank in the country really since the Great Recession, if you will. And then a lot of people felt, well, is there really a need for that? Now not only is there need, but you're opening in Manchester.
Yeah, we are. So when we opened 3 years ago, we were only the second bank in the country to open since the 2008 financial crisis. And then we opened. We've had dramatic growth. We're over $200 million of asset size, and we've grown over 40% in the first 9 months of this year. We're going to open our Manchester office on Elm Street at 1662 Elm Street. That will be right after the first of the year.
So that's coming right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Less than 60 days away. We'll be open and in operation, and we're thrilled to have that opportunity to get into Manchester.
Well, let's talk about some community stuff. You're taking part in the Toys for Tots effort. You want to make it clear that there's a good place folks can go in the greater Manchester area and drop some stuff off, not just at Walmart, but...
Right, but so right at our main office, which is at 209 Route 101 in Bedford, which is in the same plaza that Harvest Market is, for a reference point, we are collecting toys for Tots. We're thrilled to do it. It kind of really fits in with the mission of us to be a true community partner and to help locally. I stopped by the office on the way in, and I was amazed, very pleasantly surprised at the number of toys that are in our box already. So.
Now, is Bill Greiner, one of your directors, is he going to get like a hockey shirt or a hockey stick or something? At least Pittsburgh Penguins, since, they're not going to go very far this year?
Yeah, well, maybe we can twist his arm to do something like that.
Now, you've been involved in the banking side of things for many, many years, and you come from a family of knowing New Hampshire business and banks. Bill Stone, president of Primary Bank, in our studios talking about Toys for Tots, drop-off location in Bedford. And again, the address?
209 Route 101 in Bedford.
But when you look at you talk about Primary's growth, and the start of this year, and we're so close now into 2019. The thing I'm trying to get my thoughts around is, some of the national stories get people wondering on real estate. You're more in dealing with small business. You're right on that front line of knowing what's coming and all that. What do you sense as you look into the next year, just in general terms?
Yeah, we still see a strong year next year. We see 2019 as a continuing strong economy. And let's face it, the New Hampshire economy's been strong. It has. We're very fortunate with the businesses we have here, with our leaders, our elected officials we have here, that we have a strong business climate itself. Our biggest challenge, obviously, is getting staff. With such a low unemployment rate, staffing not only in our industry but any industry is difficult.
Mm-hmm. So you see, and then that's about as far out as you're.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It depends what's going to happen with rates. Obviously, today's an important day to see what the Fed's going to, what direction they're going to indicate they're going to go. It's been clear to this point that, they were going to continue to rise the rate through this point. Now they need to decide, are they going to continue that path, back off? It looks like they're going to, look at more current data in making their decision instead of a longer-term plan.
Now, Bill Stone, your Primary Bank, you focus more with small business and business owners, correct?
That's correct, right.
You're not really in the real, so if a family wanted to come in and talk about a mortgage for a home. That's not really your forte, or is it?
No, it isn't. From the lending side, we focus on the business community, so we don't do any of the consumer lending. We deal with the consumer and individuals on the deposit side, though, because we deal with both business and individuals for all deposit products. Online, we have all the current technology that any bank would have in our but lending is strictly for business.
So Manchester, new location right at the beginning of the new year.
Correct.
I know it may sound premature or early, but any thoughts beyond that, or just kind of go with this Manchester, Bedford, Greater Manchester area for now?
No, we're looking at additional locations presently. There's a good possibility we may open up another location in 2019. We don't have anything official yet, but we've cited a couple of locations that would suit us quite well.
So you're still seeing the environment on the growth side. Good stuff.
Yes.
Again, Toys for Tots, drop off the gifts. Bedford, at your headquarters there. Thanks for helping take part, because hopefully it will be the biggest campaign we've done in a while. So hopefully it's a good effort across the board.
It should be. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.